Welcome to Level TV with the Sony Smartwatch 2 SW2 also called. It's available in different colors for the band, and it's also available with a metal band, but this is the 199 euro version with also, as you can see here, Runtastic as a free app. You can connect this device, this little smartwatch, via NFC easily to an Android smartphone, but easily also via standard Android connection. NFC is just a little bit faster because you just have to tap on it. You have a micro USB cable inside the box, and also, as you can see here, it's waterproof up to 1 meter for half an hour. The battery should last 3 to 4 days. It has standard micro USB connectors, so it's also quite handy. You can connect it with the same connectors as the majority of the smartphones nowadays, and as I already said, NFC. And the wristband is also standard 24mm wristband, so you can just maybe choose your own standard wristband that you like or have been using for years, but you need at least Android 4.0 or later to use this little smartwatch. You don't need a Sony device, but it has to be Android. So if you unbox the device, you will see that there is actually not much inside the box. Let me just take it out here. It looks like a beautiful case though, so you can just slide this little plastic thing here off. Just put it here in the background, and then you can see right away we have the Sony Smartwatch here in a little stand. Just take this out here, and then you can see here, this is the beautiful smartwatch. I have left it on the last time I unboxed. I took it out here, and then you can see here that it looks quite great. We will take a close look at that in just a second though. So let me just show you a little bit more of the content of the box. So we have the activation code for Runtastic Pro here, short startup guides in different languages. Just take the English one, and legal information here if we would want that. Let me just show you guys the short startup here for English. So it's quite easy. NFC is on the back. You can just easily connect it. You have to take it off your wrist though, since it's on the back. And then we have, of course, some buttons, on and off switch. And it's, of course, also easy to connect to the charger and setting up manually, getting to know the smartwatch, blah, blah, blah. Support is on the web, so if you want to read a lot more about the device, you should check it online. So let me just put this back in here, Runtastic, okay, also back. And then you can see already here the smartwatch, where I said here on the back there's NFC right in the middle. There is a lot of text here, and this is really a waterproof thing for at least 1 meter. So I can just have here my water, or you can just be sweating or anything and put it in here, and there will nothing be happening here to the watch. You can still use it. It has a touchscreen. You can just press the button here. You should not press the button underwater though, and then you can unlock it and use it again. But it's working even better if you just have a dry screen, and then yeah, you can actually really use it here for meaningful tasks. So it doesn't have a camera or anything like that built in. This is, as I said, a cheaper device, or the cheaper wristband here. Feels still quite good. I can just put it right next to my TomTom smartwatch here, where you can see that it's quite big. Has a beautiful touchscreen though, and we can just show you some features of that in a second. There's the big on and off switch and the Sony style, and on the other side we have, of course, the micro USB connector, which is behind the little flap. Here you can see the micro USB, and you should, of course, keep this closed at all times if you're not connecting the smartwatch to charge. So there's no camera, as I said, inside. There's no dedicated port for headphones, anything like that. This is working only with Bluetooth, so I can really always have to press the button here, the home button, and then you can install yourself some apps here, but only if you're connected via Bluetooth to an Android device, like for example the Sony Xperia Z1, where you can already see here the smartwatch icon right here on the top corner. Now, if it's connected, you only have to open up here the app called Smart Connect. Here you can see that the Smartwatch 2 is right here. I can just edit the settings, and then I have here the installed applications that I installed myself. And you can go here on the bottom where we have some recommended apps that we could now install. But there's, of course, even more apps. If I just say search for apps, I can say, okay, I want all optimized for the SW2. It goes to the Play Store, and it shows me a huge list of apps where I could install Runtastic, for example, or really a huge list here for for my smartwatch. So I can just go back here, back to the app, and I could also say not only optimize for the SW2, but that works with the smartwatch too, and that's actually even more, since also the first generation apps are working here with the smartwatch too, since this is of course the second smartwatch as it indicates in the name. So as I said, I already installed some apps. I can show you guys quite easily, for example, just a Gmail app where I can easily open up here, for example, my emails from different accounts. You don't have folder management or anything like that. You just have a huge list of apps. For example, my girlfriend wrote me here an email and I could just read this here, but as you can see, it's quite short. Or you have notifications here on top where I can also see the last 3 notifications happening here. Also some emails, as you were able to see. But what's also quite cool is I can just easily manage my music also. I have here a music player app I installed, so I could just place here, say here play, can go to the next song, say here play again, or it plays it actually automatically. What's a little bit bad though is that I can only choose between Walkman or Google Play Music, and I can't see the whole list of music, so always when I go to the next song it will stop the music there or play the next song, but at least I can actually also here adjust the volume up and down, which is a little bit handy. But I would love to have maybe a whole list of music, but there is of course unlimited options for developers here to do apps for themselves. So what we also have is here again the new events. I can, if I go to the next page, I have something cool here, which is which allows me here actually you're able to see it automatically open up the camera of my phone, and then I could shoot photos here right away, videos or photos. Of course they are not on my Sony Smartwatch, then they will be recorded onto my smartphone, but it's actually just a quite handy remote feature, you could say, which is lagging sometimes because Bluetooth is not the fastest actually for this, but it's enough for just doing snapshots. So if I go out again, you'll be able to see the app goes out also, and we have of course some settings, like for example we can manually connect via Bluetooth, we don't have to use NFC, it can vibrate, we can set up the display brightness, the notification style, apps, date, time, language, and so on and so on. I will show you guys all of that after we have been testing this for a few days. I just have to charge it now a little bit, and then we will compare it maybe also with something made by Samsung. So the next time, please, and again, thank you much for watching. This was the Sony Smartwatch 2 in a short unboxing. Don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, peace and again.